Hello, good morning. If possible for you, can you turn on the video? Thank you for joining. Okay, dear, no problem. So keep responding in the chat if possible. It's okay, you can turn off the video. Keep your video turn off. It's fine. Great. So welcome to the First Crore Masterclass. And let me tell you, this is a masterclass where you are not I'm not going to share any get rich quick technique. These are the simple principles of life that I have applied, and I really want others to apply to see the massive result in their life. These are the small steps, and I'm also going to share my story, how I have created this first CR. And just trust me, this first CR is the most difficult one for most of us. After that, every 3 year you can add in one more crore in your portfolio. So here I will be showing you the exact roadmap, how can you create, and also I will be sharing what are the roadblocks, and we are also going to be deeper in how it is that we are also creating some blocks in ourselves. Sometimes we do not ask for help, sometimes we feel we are not sure. So yes, are you excited for today? And you may be knowing, but again, I want to tell a little bit about myself as we are going to spend next 60 minutes together. So I'm amongst 3,000 certified financial planners in India. India is such a big country, but yes, we are very small. But now our board is taking some bold steps so that more and more professionals come in this field and they serve more and more people. And I feel awareness is little limited because of the number of professionals. So the highly qualified professionals are very limited in like billions of people. Only 3,000 certified financial planners are there. And many a times we seek advice from not so professional people, and we experience some of the negative things in our life. And then we feel like, let me handle myself, all my things, or learning it is very hard. And also, I'm a MP registered mutual fund distributor. I guide people on how to buy, which mutual fund to buy, how to plan your asset allocation. And I also help them not just in teaching, but implementing the things, because I feel like empowerment is when you learn and implement together. And I'm also a member of prestigious Council of Financial Planner. So we all financial planner have this council, and where uh, the one who are starting and the one who are in this practice for 25, 30 years, we learn things together, the seniors teachers, and we do the networking. And whenever some problems come, so we are there, and there is a lot of professionals who are very generous with the sharing the knowledge. And I really truly feel blessed to be part of all these communities where you are getting support. And yes, it is a place where we grow, and that is how even I am inspired to start a community where we not only are learning, investing, growing our wealth, but we are having a support system. Many a times in our life we need okay, I'm having some people to listen to me, to take care of me. Oh, others are also facing the similar problem, I'm not new. Many a times we doubt ourselves. And this finance is not a very old concept, it's a new concept. The things are turning so fast in this world, and many times we feel so overwhelmed with so many things, and we feel like we can't learn. When you are having the community and you just find 10-15 minutes in a day for next 90 days, you are going to learn whatever is required. You do not need to be expert in finance, you just need to know few concepts so that you are confident. about your financial journey. You are clearer on your financial journey. And with that vision, I have founded Her Well Circle, where I feel women need the emotional and financial support both. Because as a woman, although I had been blessed with best of the people in my life, but even though there was some beliefs I was having because of which I didn't feel empowerment. Even though I was having money, I was handling money, I was doing the investment. Only when I did learn and controlled my emotion, I went on to change my beliefs about money. That is actually when true empowerment happened, and that is why I have also integrated uh, belief system into my all the courses that I run, because I feel that is the core for each and every one of us. It is not just finance. And also I feel like even if you have to go, because finance is not like okay, today you are starting, tomorrow you are going to be rich. It is a consistent journey. If you have to be in this journey for 10, 20, 30 years, you need to have those strong beliefs. Then only you can be consistent and disciplined. And most of the time people say I'm not consistent, I don't understand. And all these beliefs will go slowly, slowly when you keep working on yourself. And currently I'm helping 150 plus people to achieve their financial freedom dream, and I'm so proud that 90% of them are women. And I feel so happy to see more and more women are now trying to learn and are willing to learn. So most of the time what happens, if you're not willing, there is no way anyone can change your life or your finance can be better. Only when you are willing, you will find the opportunities, the right mentors, the right guide in your life. Do you agree with this? And now I'm so happy to see a lot of women are taking charge of the finances, coming forward with the willingness to learn and invest on their own. And I really feel uh, so happy by seeing this. And today, why we are here? We are here to learn some of the basic principles and how can you create your first 1 CR even with the smallest amount possible. Yes. So here we are not going to get some get rich quick technique. There is no such thing. I'm not teaching manifestation here. That is another course for me. So here we are focusing on the consistent effort with the smallest amount. How can you even become crorepati? And we are going to focus on the sustainable long-term wealth. As I already mentioned, we are not going to focus on the quick techniques. And how we are going to do it, I will give you the clarity, confidence, and you need to take the consistent action. So in your life, if you feel lost, stuck, this session will help you to get some of the insights so that you can implement in your life and start your wealth journey today. That is my intention. And also I want you to share your intention in the chat box. Why are you here? What is that you want to gain from this session? Because when we put out our intention, our attention goes and the things follows. That is the most important thing. Because you are also going to spend your 60 minutes here. Yes, dear. Great. And why now? Why I'm teaching now so many things? Because on less than 5% of the Indian, around 3.8% of the people invest in stock market. There are vast opportunities. Our country is going to be Vikasit Bharat. Our Prime Minister has put out the timeline 2047. We will be Vikasit Bharat. And how you think we can be a developed country? There will be a lot of opportunity, but where? When you call a country a Vikasit Bharat, what does it mean? If you want to unmute and say, you can do that.
It means that every individual would be financially literate a bit and having purchasing power in their hands, doing something for themselves.
Okay, so that is one way of looking at it, but how the individuals will earn? Their earning will rise, but how? There will be more businesses, more opportunity for businesses. When there are more
Like,
businesses that are doing good, people will earn also more. Either
yeah,
they will be starting their business, either they will be earning from the job, there will be more opportunities, right?
yes, yes,
But the main thing is there will be more businesses. How even we will get the thing? Either we will create our own businesses or we will be a part
employed
of
by
those
someone.
businesses. Yes.
Yes,
So these businesses will become big, right? So
yeah,
how can we participate in this? There are two options. Either we start our own business, whatever opportunities are coming in, we strive there. We also become a part of this growing economy by taking some opportunity and starting our own business. Okay. For all of us, it's not possible. Those who can do it,
start.
that is great. But for
Yes,
all of us, it's not possible. For other people, even those who are in business, they can also diversify because one type of business you can do. You can't do everything. You can
I
just
know.
do one type of a thing, one kind of activity. So the
Yes,
second thing for everyone, like even if those who are in business or those who are doing job, second thing is you can participate in the business. How you can participate? By being a partner in the company, by being a partner in the businesses. So there are many companies who are listed, around 4,000, 5,000 companies are listed. So you can be invested in these company. When these companies will grow, you will automatically grow. You are putting in your money. When these companies will grow, you will automatically grow. But here the catch is not every company will grow. Some may be out of the business. So when we talk about investing in equity, it also means like taking ownership. Ownership means if it has the profit, you share the profit. If it is has losses, you share the losses. If it shut down, your money also goes down. So it comes with risk and returns. But the possibility is huge. The possibility is huge. And at this point in time, I feel like investing in equity mutual fund is the right way because you can't search each and every company. We are having other thing that is not for someone who is very passionate about it, who want to make it as a profession, that's fine. But for all of others, I feel mutual fund is one of the most beautiful way where there are different kind of profession. There are experts who are working, searching the company. They are having their own research team. They are working for us. How can we participate in a very simpler way? And that is what I promote in my community. And as an independent financial advisor, also I give to my clients because that is the most sustainable way, most simple way. Other thing require lots of time, effort, and money. And discipline doesn't come when you just do one thing at a time. When you plan your investing, when you attach it with some goals, that is when you get clarity and you are participating in the economy also. You are not worried about, okay, I'm not getting time to study this company, that company, which sector will grow, which company will grow. You are working something else. That is not your job to analyze everything. So you can hand over your money to the experts who can manage it for you, who can grow it for you. But you need to be clear, just by putting it into just savings, FD, and gold, not everything is going to happen. So currently a gold is doing very good, and I'm not saying any asset class is good or bad. Every asset class has its own purpose. Saving account has its own purpose. FD has its own purpose. Gold has its own purpose. Silver has its own purpose. And equity has its own purpose. So you need to know how much should I put in which asset class. And also we need to be invested in all the asset classes. Only if I'm saying, okay, we are going to be Viksit Bharat, 100% of the money you put in equity. That is also not a right way. So we need a combination of the things. Some money in something based on our goals. We need to be mindful of doing that allocation. And currently almost 55% of the wealth is just in gold and FD. That is not a good number because when you invest more in equity, that is where your money is working for the production or like creating or more opportunity in the country. So now people are getting more aware and more people are coming, participating. There are a lot of company who are doing advertising, and even the professionals also are coming out speaking, so that more awareness is getting created and people are feeling comfortable. Yes, they can do it. And yeah, starting this Herbal Circle, the aim was because 80% of the women lack financial literacy. We are literate, but there are so many things, and we feel, okay, I can't handle all these things. And my reason to start Herbal Circle is to give you, it's not, the aim is not to make you expert, but you are literate, you know how to handle your finance, how to plan for your goals, so that you are peaceful in your journey. You are not overwhelmed. Okay, what will happen if I had to go do for this? In life everything will happen, only the thing is the experience will differ. If let's say you have to retire, you have to retire at a certain age. If your daughter or son has to go for study, they will go. Whatever money you can support, you will do. But knowing and planning will give you more of the happiness, more of the satisfaction, more of the control in your hand. Otherwise always you will be feeling like I'm not in control, I don't know, I earn but money goes somewhere. So this journey and this learning is for you, to make you confident, to make you peacefully prosperous. You may become prosperous in any which ways. You may be trying your things your way. You may reach your destination. It is not like only if you come here, you learn, then only you will become. You may become. But certainly when you learn, you follow certain processes, your experience of life is going to be different. And in life, I feel the experiences are the most beautiful thing. If every time you are stressed, that is what your experience is. If you are peaceful, you know what I am doing the investment for, your life journey will be different. Your experience will be different. Your emotions will be different. And our life is nothing but the emotions and the experiences that we gain. Right. So in today's class, we are going to learn few concepts. We will not be able to go too much deeper. Just the basic things we will be learning. What is important? First is the mastering the mindset shift. And a lot of women, we come from a generation where most of us now may be working, but our mother or grandmothers have not worked. And we have listened, कि if you're working, you are greedy women, you don't take care of the family, you don't do this thing, that thing. And we feel guilty even of working, कि I'm not handling my home, my kids. Even though you're working, you're putting in your effort, but the feeling of satisfaction and joy is not coming with the money. This is because of the beliefs that we hold. Second thing is the money system. We need to follow a money system, and also even 100 rupees a day, how can it become 1 crore? So these things we are going. Are you excited to learn?
Yes, very much.
Great. So before going, even I want to share a little bit about my mission and my story. I was a homemaker, and yeah, my husband gave me the freedom. I was MBA. He gave me, he used to give me the money to manage and invest. So I started with very, very small amount, 500, 1000, whatever things I could save. And my journey became with very small investment, but today I can proudly say कि yes, I have built with those small investment a 1 crore rupees portfolio. But it took consistency, it took discipline, and also being in the market also helped me. I have seen the cycles. That is why actually now, when it's our money, when our money goes down, the certain emotions comes. I can advise you, okay, Shubha, you invest 1 crore in the market. But when your 1 crore will go down to 70 lakh, you will experience your emotions, because money is something very dear. We work so hard for money. Our so much emotion. So that is why money is not logical. Money decisions are emotional. Whether you invest, whether you make money or not make money. Everything is very emotional. So being in the market, starting small is also okay. If you want to try on your own, you don't feel that confident, you don't want to take the help of an advisor, even then you need to start small, so that over time you build confidence. But certainly there is a cost for delaying. If you delay, there is a certain cost of delaying, and time is one powerful thing in compounding. Nothing can replace the time. If you are having more time, that is the biggest asset. Even you can start with 100 rupees a day. If you are having the time, 30-year, 40-year, you can become crorepati, can have multiple crores. But if you are delaying your journey just by 5 year, 10 year, your amount is going to be very small than what it could be in 40 years. And my now my mission is to empower at least 1 million people to achieve financial freedom and financial independence. They learn and they experience, they get the confidence. And I also don't want them to just, although I say कि हाँ, you can start with 100 rupees a day, but my aim is to make you confident so that you can just start your journey properly. You can start investing for your financial freedom with confidence. Because a lot of time what happens, people invest in the market, they say कि, okay, I'll do 1000 sip, I'll do 5000 sip, I'll do 10,000 sip. Okay, in starting it's fine, you want to explore, you want to taste, but now already like it's been many years, you have not tried and still you want. Because if you put little amount, no, you will not face that emotion. If your 10,000 will become 5,000 also, you will not get that emotion. But once your 10 lakh will become 5 lakh, you will really feel that experience. 5,000 and 5 lakh, the amounts are different. And you will feel okay. And also like 5,000, 10,000 will become 20,000. You will not get the true experience of the money. So the idea here is, if you are very scared, start small. But the thing is, how much ever you can do, you do, so that you become clear on your path and achieve your goal faster and can create um, a good amount of wealth for yourself. And these are the 6 problems most of the women I have met, they have shared, they felt is they are earning but not investing, money is slipping. They earn certain amount and then this or that expenses come and money feels like slipping. And this happens with many of us because we do not follow any money management system. We are not clear on our goals. And then money comes in and it just goes. We feel like at the end of the month, I don't know what's happening. And second thing is, we are too scared to invest because we do not know how. We don't know how to invest, where to invest. So we are scared. If I put wrong way, my money will go. And none of us want to do that because we are putting in so much effort to get that money. And then to save also, we are putting lots of effort. So we don't want to lose it. That is why many of the people, they will just put everything in savings and FD. They don't want to take any chance. And they don't take any effort also to learn more. Third thing is, you rely on your spouse, father, brother, friend to make financial decisions. That happens because of the beliefs. As a woman, like we have received, most of us, not all, have received the conditioning. It is male's responsibility, they will do it. Why you want to be in? Even though you may be earning, but still you rely, कि ठीक है, you take the decisions. I feel heavy when I have to take the money decisions. I feel like some burden kind of a thing. And it is not you, it is most of the women, because it has been coming from the generational conditioning. Because the society, earlier it was not, but past 200 year 300 year has become like patriarchy, and patriarchy control women through money. And that is how we are conditioned in our DNA. And it is not just our knowledge, it is this conditioning also. When anytime you have to take big financial decision, you feel scared. What if I make wrong decision? Even if you are earning, still you will feel this. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
Yes. And this is nothing to do with any of us. And many times we feel that I am this one. But most of the women are like that. Most of them. Until you work on your belief, that things will not go. And next thing is, you want wealth, but don't feel confident to manage money. You feel like, hey, I'm not that kind of a person. You created your personal identity. I'm not that kind of a person who can manage money. I'm this kind of a person, money comes in and I spend. And that is also coming from our belief. Money feels so heavy that you just want to get rid of it. Or either the another reason could be your financial thermostat is very low. Even if you get more money, it may go in medicine here and there to some relative or something, because you can't hold it. You have not become that kind of a person who can hold more wealth. So you don't feel confident and you find ways to get rid of money. Next, you think that you need lakhs to become crorepati, and many a times we feel and we keep stuck. We feel like, first let me earn more, then only I can invest. Now, so I'm just earning 10,000, 20,000 or a lakh. My expenses are more than my earning. First, let me wait to earn more. And just let me tell you, this is never going to happen. Your expenses are going to rise more than your income any point in time in your life, whether you are 20, 30, 40, 50. It is just a matter of habit and discipline that you need to create. First, I need to save and invest, then only remaining amount I can do the spending. So percentage can change depending on the condition where you are in your life journey. And the last option, and I feel now this is one of the most important, we are overwhelmed with too many options and noises. Someone says this is the best, someone says this is the best, SIF is coming, mutual fund, this mutual fund, that mutual fund. Should I do in equity? Should I do in crypto? Should I just do gold? Should I do this, that? You feel like, oh, so many things, I can't do it. It's not my cup of tea, right? So do you resonate with any of these?
Yes, almost with many.
Yes. So these are the things happen and we keep stuck. So now that you have taken a chance, and that is where actually learning also came. When you learn, these things slowly goes away. When you start learning, these things will slowly. It will not happen in 1 day, 2 day. For someone, it may take 6 months. And that is why the community thing is beautiful. It is not like just 3 months engagement or 1 month engagement. You keep coming week on week. Whenever you feel any doubt, whenever you have any problem, you keep learning, you keep sharing, you keep asking the question. And that is how slowly it shifts. It is not like if you come in 1 month you will become different person. It's not like that. It will happen slowly, because it's like generational thing, and then suddenly in 1 month it will not go. If you work too much, then it will go. But to be true, most of us are having hundreds of responsibility. It's not possible that we just focus on the one thing. So we will be doing little every day, so that we improve little, and by the in 1 year we will become much more confident than what we are today. And this is Khushbu's story. When she came in, she was earning for so many years but never invested. She didn't have any confidence that I can invest on my own. She used to give to her husband, but the feeling, because for women, I feel it is not about just investing. It is that identity and that confidence that I can do it. Many a time it is not like you are earning, not earning, but it is also about identity. Investing is not about if I can make more money. For women, I feel it also gives us a lot of empowerment, lot of confidence if we can handle our money. And this is what exactly she shared when she started. This is the first investment she did, and she just shared, now I really feel so much empowered. Earning is one another kind of empowerment, that investing gives another level of empowerment. So it is about identity, that what kind of women you are becoming. It is not just okay, I will be financially free, I have to do for this goal. Yes, that you are going to do anyway. But the kind of women, the kind of personality you will create by doing it is something different and something more precious to me. When I see women investing and then they feel confident about themselves, because handling money is one big thing. And many of women feel low confidence because they feel like this is not something I can do. And yes, my turning point was like last year when I hit this 1 crore portfolio. So that is where actually the name also masterclass, when I was thinking and reflecting, came. And that has been the most tough part also, like just saving small amount doing. And during COVID time, actually it was bad on but good also from one perspective, because we went moved to hometown and there were lots of savings that we are doing that time. But that 8 years of previous knowledge helped me. So we did a lot of investment that time, and that paid off later. So it is not some magic also, but you need to be there and be disciplined. So the three things that helped me is starting now. I didn't wait. Okay, first I need to figure out everything. And most of us get stuck in the first point. We just keep waiting. Okay, first I need to learn. First I need to know. Then only I can start. So you need to start at wherever you are. Even though you're not coming for the course and classes, I really hope you start today. You do not delay your progress, because every day you are delaying, it's just delaying your progress, and then you are getting more things to procrastinate on. You will never get the confidence by delaying. You will never learn by delaying. Once you start putting your money, that is the time you will feel okay. I am doing 1 lakh investment with Shweta. I better learn. Is she putting my money right way or not? That is where you will automatically get the motivation to learn also. Second thing is be disciplined. Whatever is the amount, whether small or big, you need to be disciplined with that amount. And this is where the magic of SIP comes. And I also encourage most of my clients to go with SIPs, so that every month you are getting disciplined by this method. And in stock, it seldom come. In stock also you can do SIP, but it seldom comes. We are too busy. Sometimes some festival comes, sometimes we are not well, sometimes something comes and we don't find that time. But when you are investing in mutual fund, you are doing this SIP, automatically you become that disciplined person. And the third thing is invest before spending. Whatever money is coming in, if it is very small amount, so minimum 10% you spend, it is like paying tax to the government or giving reward to yourself. If you really want to accumulate any wealth in your life, this is the first rule that you need to apply. So even if you are scared, even if you are earning very low amount, minimum 10% you need to invest before spending. So at this point, I also want to reflect in your life. Let's say you are working for 5 year, 10 year, how much maybe you have earned, and have you saved and invested minimum 10% of that or not? Just reflect and answer.
Every month I am my 20% of my salary is going in SIP, but as we have like talked earlier, whenever I need a chunk of money, I withdraw from that only. So
Hmm.
it's like that.
Okay. Hmm. But that is first thing is good. At least you are investing before spending. So that is also a habit. Most of the time, what happens? No, people they say, okay, 1st January salary has come. Let me do spend all the spending, and whatever is left out, let me put in the savings. So that way, you can never become consistent. You can never become disciplined. So some fixed amount you need to do separately, and that happens when you do the goal planning. You know, okay, this much for my son, this much for my freedom I am doing, and then you will have a lot of resistance to take out the money. Let's say if you are investing 20,000, the same amount for your son's education or for her freedom, for his business, and until it is very urgent, you will not take out the money from that fund. So goal planning also gives you that clarity and also gives you that discipline. You will not take out that money for anything. If it is very important, then obviously it's your money and you have built it, you will take it out. But just putting this goal, and let's say for your financial freedom you are investing, let's say 50,000, and sometimes if you have to take money, you will not take it out very easily. Right now, if you are not having any goal, you may take out without guilt, and that time you will be finding other ways also. How can I get this money? I do not have to break my financial freedom fund. You will think differently and you may attract different opportunities to not get your money from that goal. And that is why I feel goal planning is very important. When you attach, you are investing with something, you create the discipline. Otherwise randomly you are doing investment, it is very tough to find the discipline. In my life also, earlier I was doing the investment, but since last 3 year, when I decided and I did the goal planning, I automated my investments. I could see the amount of investment I am doing and the kind of discipline we are having. So some investment is disciplined, some investment is like, okay, if we are saving this much, we can spend also that. But I know at least this much I have to invest for my son, for my freedom, and this much. So this much is like non-negotiable, and then there is some negotiables also. कि okay, ठीक है, अब इस महीने ज्यादा बच गया और bonus आ गया, we will be investing here and there, and this money we can take out as and when we need it. So now coming to the first secret is money mindset, and I feel as a woman we are called Lakshmi. When we are born, we are called Lakshmi. When we go, we get married, we are called Lakshmi. But most of the women do not feel that way. We are always living in this scarcity. I do not have this. I need this. I need that. I'm not saying all, but many of us, we do not feel like Lakshmi. And when you are not feeling like that abundance queen or that Lakshmi, that is actually Lakshmi is the innate quality of a woman. If you are in your divine feminine, you will automatically be feeling like Lakshmi. Your feelings will be so much superior, and the kind of opportunity you can attract are unlimited. But most of the women, because of this patriarchy, because of this control of money, has been put in a condition where most of them operate from a place of scarcity. There is not enough. What if I lose money? What if this happens? They are too much scared about handling money. They are the Lakshmi, but now they are scared of holding this money also to themselves. So first thing that we do is like I help you through 72 belief questionnaire where you get to know, because awareness only create if you are not aware of your those beliefs from where this is coming, now it's coming, but you are not aware, it's there. You feel like, okay, I am like this. You accept yourself, okay, I am like this. This is my personality. So your personality is your personal reality. You can't change anything about it. But once you know, okay, this is not serving me, I'm not feeling empowered or confident by this belief, then you need to change it. So today also you can go and see what all negative beliefs about money you have. And then look into it from where it is coming. Maybe in your childhood you may have heard something. Maybe your mother or father's way of being is like that. Maybe you have experienced something in your life that made you believe that thing. So whatever deeply you believe, you will see in your life. It could be just one small experience you may have, but you have internalized, oh, money is like this. Their fight happens because of money. So every time in your life, you will be attracting those kind of people, opportunity. Money is a cause of fight. You will be seeing that more in your life. Because wherever our focus goes, attention grows, and also manifestation also says whatever you believe, what are you see in your life. But many a times we are not able to control it. We feel like we are not in control of all this because we are not aware okay, what beliefs we hold. So until you know exactly where all these things are coming, you won't be able to work on it. So today, just reflect on some of the beliefs about money. If they are not good, from where they are coming. If you feel money breaks the relationship, money is hard to earn, it's struggle, it breaks the relationship, any negative belief that is coming, try to go to the source and then make some empowering thought against it. Then slowly it will happen. You will start attracting new, you will break the old pattern, you will start attracting the new kind of opportunity. And the ultimate aim is to feel the beautiful relationship with money. Feel money as a sacred thing. Feel money like an energy. Money is nothing but our own energy. It enhances, it makes us true us. If you are a good person, it will make you more good, do more good. If you are a bad person, it will make you do more bad in the society. So money enhances our energy. Money is just a form of energy. And the more money you have, the more good you can do in the society. You have to operate from that perspective. And also you need to like transfer your subconscious financial pattern. Only when you know about it, you do some deep work about it, you can transform it. So you do some reflection exercise, and then you need to cultivate some habit that resonate with abundance. So one habit that you can do is giving in charity. So many a times we do not give in charity. We feel I'm not earning enough for my needs. My needs are only not getting fulfilled. Like how can I give to somebody else? And if you are operating from that perspective, whatever you earn, still you will be in that habit, that loop. Once you break, how can you break? Let's say if you can't donate 10% of your income, that's too much. You start with 1%. Even if you can't do 1%, start with 1,000. Whenever you do that, you break your old pattern of scarcity. Okay, I do not have enough. When can you give enough? When you feel, okay, I have enough, then only you can give. Once you start giving, the more you start automatically be attracting in your life. And second thing, whenever you are giving money to anybody, just say thank you. So you need to adopt some habits that I encourage is like saying thank you whenever you are giving money to somebody. Lot many times we do is spending, and then we curse ourselves for the money कि यार ये person ने मुझसे ज़्यादा ले लिया. I ended up spending this. मेरा पैसा यहाँ चला गया. Rather than feeling happy कि what money has given is, even though we are spending, we are feeling um, why I have spent this. We are feeling guilty or not so happy about it. So now you need to shift your attention and matlab this is a habit that we have to slowly adopt. It will not happen in a day, but consciously we have to try. Whenever someone is giving us some service, let's say you have purchased some vegetable, say thank you, because I had the money, I could cook my vegetables and serve healthy food to my family. If you have paid to some taxi driver, say thank you, because of you I have driven like comfortably and I have come back. I didn't have to just walk or go in the bus. So anything, if you have spent on the dress, just say thank you. Now I have the money and I'm looking so beautiful. A lot of time we are spending. Anyway, you are spending, but your feeling is very low. कि मेरा पैसा पता नहीं कहाँ चला जाता है. I'm not able to handle the money. I'm not good with money. So similar feeling will, where your focus is going, where your belief is going, similar thing you will say. But when you cultivate some of the good habits about it, feeling good, I know it will take some time. For me also, it has taken a lot of time every time to say thank you. Because sometimes we just say कि यार मैंने इतना खर्चा क्यों कर दिया. We keep blaming ourselves. We feel guilt कि क्यों कर दिया. I could have saved. But now ठीक है, ना भी कर दिया. You can't go in past and change anything. Now you need to feel that gratitude. Okay, I was having money, so I could help my mother. I could get that dress. I could go in that event. I bought this course. Right. So now, like, be mindful for the future spending, where your money is going. But for the past or like whatever you are doing, just be mindful and be thankful. Okay, money has enabled me till here. So these are the small things, or just two things. I don't want to tell so many things that you don't follow. Just two things start following, and so I'm 100% sure you will see tremendous change just within 1 year. Don't expect it today I have given to somebody, tomorrow only I should receive. But it will definitely come. May not be from the same person, but some other sources it will come. So just let me know if you're committing for one or two of these habits, because these are
Shweta, I
necessary.
have a question. It's my doubt. Can I ask?
Yes, yes.
Like you said, donating
Yes.
charity.
Yes.
That I was doing, and that I can say it was what you said. I was not doing the charity with the intent of getting back something. This thing, but what happened is like when I don't have any personal this thing with any NGO or something like that. So what I was doing is whenever I see these videos, keto.org or Impact Guru, they ask for this thing like this child is suffering from this thing, that thing. So I started with that only.
Hmm.
I wanted to help person who is fighting with any disease or something like that. But what happened is slowly I have started getting too many calls for the same this thing, like
Yeah.
from SOS Society. I mean, so many trust charity this thing. They keep on calling, and they have started asking for money, and it was like follow up. Same person is calling again and again, again and again, again and again. So every time we can't say no, then we
Hmm.
have to end up giving them. Then this call, what you can say, frequency of this calls or any other person approaching is getting multifold.
Hmm.
So
And then you
that's
feel guilt. No, you instead of
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
happy, you feel like कि मेरा पैसा चला गया. Then
See,
whatever benefit you have to get, you will not get.
so how to you are very right. That time my salary was very low, but I was doing the charity. Then slowly now gradually I developed the feeling. I don't know whether they are actually working asking for the money to help someone, or like they are a fraud or what. I don't know,
Same thing
because
happened with me initially when I used to do this. Lots of call. I got very irritated, very
uh,
frustrated. I stopped all those things.
exactly I did that only. And now as my salary has increased, but still I am facing the issue like I told you that I got transferred to Chennai.
Yes.
So here I need to purchase AC, fridge, everything from scratch I have started. So
Hmm.
these days it's like I'm not able to, this is a rented apartment, so I have to pay rent also. So my salary is not at all, the EMI for Pune house is still continuing. Here rent and everything, you can understand that everything is
Yes.
in EMI. Still I am not able to like my salary is not enough for me. It's
Hmm.
like this issue. So how to go about it, I am not getting.
So only the thing is like this, managing your money. So first rule of managing your money is like tracking it with intention, where my money is going, create the awareness. And the most important rule is your expenses need to be less than your income. You can't spend more than it.
But I can't cut in EMI, which is going for my home loan. I can't cut on rent because that has to be paid. And other investments are one time, like AC is for one time, then fridge, because it's a new place that I have to invest. So I came here in June, July. So it's
Hmm.
been 4 months, almost 4 months. So
Hmm.
it's like till date, I have been, it's not regular outflow, but till date, I am not able to, what you can say, track my finance.
Hmm.
And this donation part, then what should I do about it?
So you can find, like, for now I have found this Isha Foundation. I am attached with Sadhguru. So
Okay,
sometimes randomly I do Annadan or some things. And consciously I have become Ishanga. So whatever I am earning, 7% I'm donating there.
okay,
And also to my help, I have started doing this 3000 SIP separately.
uh,
Apart from her salary, I have started for her.
okay,
So this is
okay,
what I have now created for me.
okay. So what's the salary you are paying to her, and how you informed her about this SIP, and like how valued she is feeling now that
So
you are
that is
doing it?
another discussion, because that is a long story how I convinced her and thing. We will
Okay,
discuss later that thing.
okay,
So, so I'm paying her 20,000 and now I'm doing 3,000 SIP for her.
okay, okay,
Hmm. So that is apart from her salary.
okay.
So I was giving 1,000 extra to her earlier. So that 1,000 and 2,000 extra I have combined. So like that. So anything that works, because I really feel gratitude towards her. I wanted to help her. She has not studied, and she always, like, whenever some talk happens, she's like, मैं पढ़ नहीं पाई, I didn't study. And now actually I'm also busy. I can't give her time and to go out and study. To my earlier maid, I was doing that, but that was also not that much effective. I spent my time and also, but like randomly teaching half an hour, they will not be able to learn that much, right? And now I didn't put any effort, but I intended ki okay, like matlab she's not married yet, but I am investing for her kids. Okay, I will be keeping investing for you, and the only condition I have put, you will not withdraw from it. If you withdraw, I'll stop investing. So that actually I want, because कि when she has kids, they get to in good schools and colleges,
Mhm.
and they are having, like, she's having time. Schools, I am not thinking, just colleges ke, like when they have to go for some higher studies, they are having some fun, because for these people having that fund is not possible with the expenses and all these things. So with that intention I'm doing for her, and like, yeah. So anything that resonate with you, any foundation, any worker or anything, just help them. So you will figure it out slowly, slowly. And yeah, second important thing is mastering your money flow. So like matlab, this case is okay. You have came to new place, suddenly new expenses came, new things came. Then it's okay. But generally, what should happen? Whatever amount of salary you are getting, you should know how much are the expenses and how much I need to do the investment, and you track them and plan your expenses properly. Have some money system in place. Okay, 50% is for the necessity, 10% for my learning, 10% for my play, 10%, 20% for my investments. And also these percentages vary for different persons. So when you are starting, your necessities may be more. When you are growing, then your ultimately you have to target 50% of your savings and investing. Okay. I know it sound like more number now, but yes, when you keep some target, no, it slowly will happen. It may not
Yeah.
happen today, it may happen after 5 years.
No, no, I can truly align with you because same thing when I apply in studies, it works better. And
Hmm.
if mindless, mind, because I have just given exam, that's why I can correlate with it.
Yes.
That when I mindlessly study, it's like continuing process with
Hmm.
no aim, no goal. But when I
Yes.
set a target for a day, so I can correlate with it what you are saying, and
Yes.
I totally
So,
agree with it.
yes, and also it's not like giving you tension कि okay Shubha you have to save 50,000 now. Okay, it is just कि हाँ you know कि okay I have to reach here. Maybe 1 year, maybe 2 year, maybe 5 year, or maybe when you are focusing there you may get some huge jump. But if you're not having any aim, then it becomes difficult. It may happen, but may be difficult. And yes, any system you can follow. Matlab in my community, I teach this jar system so that you know exactly how much your money is getting divided. So you also dedicate some amount for your play, for your education month on month. Because I feel in life we need to keep learning something, keep doing something for our self-love. We can't just say, कि, okay, I will spend only on necessities and I will save everything. Then you will feel so much poor or scared inside because we all are human. We need something to satisfy our soul. Everything you can't save for future. And maybe if you are doing this thing for 2 year, 3 year, then suddenly you will end up spending so much amount on yourself because your inner child will be feeling so much poor and so much thing that one day you will break it and you will feel no, no, I don't want to do it. I really want to enjoy my life. And
Mm,
then so that is why following a system like month on month doing something that makes us feel happy is also important so that we are satisfying our little girl inside us. We are not making ourselves feel so much
fine.
scared that we are deprived.
Mm,
So it could be very small thing for me, like getting a massage is like I feel that I'm abundant.
mm,
Although my husband don't like why you need that. But for me, if I just get a, there is a lady who comes, she charges 300. So like once in 2 weeks, I will call her. But I truly, my feelings will become like, now I'm very rich. So anything, it could be very small, just going for waxing or like doing
pamper
threading, could be
yourself.
anything, pampering. For someone, it could be something, someone, it could be. So for me, like getting a massage, I feel that now I am rich. So still, I'm managing with this girl. And she does nice. But in parlor, if you go, they will charge you 1,500. So to
Mm.
that level, I have not reached because I feel satisfied. I कि हाँ ठीक है वो आके कर देती है. I'm happy with that also now for now.
You're in Bangalore, right?
Yes. So you can design your thing, your charity, but there should be some activities that you are doing.
Mm,
Okay, so it could be like going out on a date with your kid, going out on a dinner date with your partner. It could be very small thing like it should not be dinner date बोला है तो बहुत expensive or exotic ही होना चाहिए. It could be very simple also कि normally we just go and just had something sometime. Maybe at home also you design something. Small things. But consciously if you do na, you create this beautiful experiences along the life and you do not feel that scarcity. Many times when we are not spending on these small pleasures, we feel like यार पैसा ही नहीं है हमारे पास, we are गरीब. So
mm,
these feelings compound. So every time consciously, even if very small amount. Then in relationships, I feel like more amount is not needed. Your time, attention, and intention is needed. Even with 500 rupees card, even a free card, no, just with colors and all, you can create something beautiful. So it's not always about money, but just having something in mind, कि, okay, this month for husband, this month for kid, this month for myself, or maybe for yourself. As in when like everyone is different, we all have different things that gives us happiness. Whatever gives you happiness, you plan for that. So, because money is an integral part of our life in every area. I don't see money separately. कि I'm earning, investing. Money is a part. Every day without money, your life is nothing. You're living in a house or anything, having food. Everything is coming from money. So you need to have, that is the compulsory thing. You need to have a beautiful relationship with the money. That is so much integral part of yourself. There should not be any second thought. And just by doing these little things, charity, spending on ourselves, learning something new, we create all these things. And also investing. If you're not investing, then again this future self will say कि यार I don't feel secure. You will
yeah.
be in insecurity कि मेरे पास पैसा ही नहीं है, मेरा पैसा सारा चला जा रहा है. What am I doing? So all the things, all the components are important. And yes, now the last secret, how can you create with 100 rupees a day, 1 crore is It's very simple. Even if 100 rupees a day SIP you do, that equals to 3,000 monthly. And on an average, you can earn 12 to 14% in equity market. But it will take you 30 years to earn that money. So here the main thing is the time. Do you feel like it's possible for you to reach at least to a crore in 30 years?
Like you're asking investment wise or salary wise?
Investment wise, it's investment, not salary. Your salary could be 1 crore, but if your expenses are 2 crore, you will be in another 1 crore loan.
Yeah.
It is about how you are saving and investing.
Mhm.
Do you feel you can do this?
Yes, I can.
And for how long have you been working?
It's been 15, 16 years.
Oh, 16 years. It's a good time. So have you created at least one fourth of this fund? At least 25 lakh?
No, I have, but that was I was checking. I have 5.3 lakhs. No, and that too in SIP, so it may vary depending on the stock markets.
Hmm.
This thing.
So, so just one thing, like if you have started like from the day you have started earning, was this amount possible, this 3,000 separately you are doing, or was it very difficult to even save this amount?
No, no, it was possible for me 3,000 per month. Like I'm doing it for almost 10 more than 10 years.
Hmm.
I started with 2,000 of monthly SIP, but now I have reached to a point of, like I told you, every 5 years my wage revision happens, but it doesn't happen in that fixed period. Like
Hmm.
it takes its own time. Last
Yeah.
time so it was due. I mean, it's due since August 2022.
Hmm.
It's now September 25. So I will be getting arrears. So whenever wage revision happens, I increase my SIP amount also and invest in new SIPs as well.
Hmm.
So as of now, I'm my monthly SIP amount is more than 20,000, but approximately 20,000 I can say.
Hmm. But still, can you see in 15 years you have just made 5 lakh?
I told you that I have withdrawal uh, I have withdrawn it, I guess, 5 or 4 times
Hmm.
because one was it was my brother's marriage and urgently we were in need of fund. So something 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs, I don't remember, but
Hmm.
something 2.5 to 3 I have withdrawn that time. Then I told you that loan I wanted that my principal amount to be repaid so that the interest going should be
Hmm.
low and principal repayment should increase.
Yes.
So whatever EMI, my tenure get decreased and my EMI gets this
Hmm.
loan gets closed as soon as possible. So at that point of time, because we were planning to repay 10 lakhs of loan, so 2.5 or 3 lakhs also at that time I have withdrawn.
Hmm.
Likewise, for some or other reason, I have withdrew three to
Yeah.
four times.
Yeah, this happens most of us because sometimes we need and we don't plan the things in a better way and we don't attach the goal. Okay, this is ठीक है, I'm
Yeah.
investing, I'm saving. This is not for my freedom. This is not for my. Otherwise, you'll find another ways also to help or to take out the money from. And that is why most people don't get to this 1 crore. Even though this step seems very simple. ठीक है, only 3,000 का SIP करना है. इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है? Anybody can do it. It may feel very simple कि इसमें क्या है सीखने जैसा या बताने जैसा. But still, most of the people do not make 1 crore in 30 years because they do not follow the discipline either. And 93% people do not stay consistent even for 5 years.
Mhm.
Only 7% of the people stay consistent more than 5 years. That is the data. So can you see if you are not consistent like more than 5 years, you will
Mm.
not be coming any closer to 1 crore. You may be stuck at 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. So the thing is, first is learning, or second is being with someone who can guide you in the journey.
Very true.
Right. So
Teacher.
if you're not, if you're
Mhm.
on your own, you will make some mistake. Even though these things are very simple, finance is not just numbers. They seem like in numbers, but it is emotional. Finance is emotional. That is why you need some guide or you need some learning on your side so that you can handle it nicely. And also you can reduce this tenure from 30 years to 18 years, the same principle, just by stepping up your SIP by 20% every year. 20% step up means this year, 12 months, you are investing 3,000, you are not having that much fund, but you are sure, okay, next month I will be able to take out some more fund. Next year, you are doing 3,600, next year, 4,200. Whatever is the final amount, on top of that, you are doing 20%. So then you will even not need 30 year. It will reduce by 12 years. It will be just 18 years. You will become crorepati. But the thing, the catch is here is this 1 crore will not be valued that much after 18 year or 30 year. Because of the inflation, the value of 1 crore will be quite less than what it is today. It will be almost 30 lakh. So it will not be that much. So you need to plan in a way कि ठीक है आज 1 crore लग रहा है कि if I'm having 1 crore I am sufficient. But after 18 year or after 30 year you are getting that 1 crore, then it is not sufficient. Are you getting?
Yes, yes.
So here the same principle applies. Even how can you create your 1 crore? Similarly, you can even create your 10 crores. So in 30 year, you can create 30. So if you can start investing 30,000 for 30 year, then you will be having 10 crore. That also looks very simple, but again, practically it becomes difficult for most of us where to put the money, how to put, for what goal to put, how to assign. I can't invest for 30 year. I just have 10 year. In 10 year, I will need this much amount. In 20 year, I will need this much amount. So that things differ. But the principle is same. You just need to follow consistent step, be disciplined. And you do not actually, the wealth creation is very simple if you make it simple. And it is very complicated if you make it complicated. You can just think of so many complicated thing. I can make quick money in this, that. It will become very complicated. If you can just follow one simple approach, it will become very easy for you. You do not need to chase any hot tips and hot returns or hot kind of a thing. Just by being in the market with right kind of a fund, obviously, not any kind of a fund. So even if you are taking the average funds, still you will be reaching your goals. Right? And yes, the another magic is even you can create 100 crores in 30 years. It may seem a big number, but the principle is again same. You start with 30,000, do 20% annual step up, and even you can create 100 crores. So how old are you now, Shubha?
I'm 40. I mean, in October, I will be 40.
Okay. So, but if the years is less, so I said no, there is no substitute for time.
Yeah.
So then this amount will be quite less. But again, like we can teach our kids and help them. And also how much ever we can do for ourselves. Still 20 years are there. 25 years are there. So we can start. And at this age, the thing is like now you have bought a house, now you are settled in a place. So the expenses, your necessities will be okay. And whatever increase is happening, you can invest more with that money.
Yeah.
Right? So yes, that is all for today. And I'll also tell a little bit about my course, what I have. And so this is the holistic wealth system that I have designed. So where I teach everything like from protection, how can you create your emergency fund, insurance, and building that protection, and how can you grow your wealth. We do the goal planning so that you are clear in your journey where to go. It is not aimless. It is like mainly giving you some guide, some target. If you are at point A, if you want to go to point B, what is the point B? And then what should be the journey to go from point A to point B? That is the holistic system. And then we also design the protection. Okay, your journey need to be protected. So that building some extra funds so that you do not need to take from whatever the SIPs or the investment that you have created. If some emergency come, you can take from the emergency fund, not from the investments. And then this is the money blueprint reset where I help you to know your money blueprint, exactly what is holding you back. You work on them and then you change them. So this is a 3-step process. First, being aware, and then understanding from where it is coming, and then resetting to a more empowering belief so that you attract and you feel that way. because our feelings comes from our belief and the things. So you have to change and be that person. And then it is like I call is mastering the inner game of wealth. Both are equally important. Outer game is like doing money management, doing investment. That is one part. But we need to master our inner game by doing charity, cultivating some of the habit that resonate with abundance, empower, setting up empowering mindset, all these things. So then holistically we develop. We are not just sticking to one part. That is why I call it a holistic system, because we are working on inner and outer, both the things. And now we don't have this daily rituals. Now I do this daily ritual for my L3 members. I have recently launched new course, Money Energy Mastery, and I was not finding that time. I'll correct it here. So now in my L1 course, I'm not giving this support. Earlier, we were sitting every day for half an hour and doing this uh, gratitude, visualization, wax exercises, and all of those things. So that, because that is also a process. In one time, it will not happen. You have to practice for at least 90 days. So I experimented with the last batch, but then I launched as L3. So I'm doing with those people, not with everybody. But the exercises are different in L3. And then money flow systems. Here I teach the jar system. I have the template that I also give you. And also you're free to use any other things as well. So this is the system I teach and I want you to plan, because I'm also following it and I feel this is easy. In starting, it may feel tough because you are used to your thing. Anything new you will try, it will feel tough. But once you are used to it, it will become easy and you will become much more clearer in your journey, how to manage your money. You will feel like I am in control of my money. And this is the protection before prosperity. Here I teach specifically the emergency fund, understanding the life insurance and health insurance, how much you need, what type of you need, is your health insurance sufficient, understanding the clauses and all of those things. This is little technical also I teach here, so that you know the basic terms, whatever are the important terms. And also if you need, I also help you to buy that. And then equity essential blueprint. I do not teach much about stock. It is the basic understanding of what does equity mean, what does businesses mean, the basic terminology, what is a stock exchange, what is share, what is index mean. So only the essential part, so that you do not feel overwhelmed with the terminology, because lot many times some term come, we feel like kya hai Sensex, kya Nifty. So the basic thing. So this is not an advanced course. It's the basic things, mostly the terminology, so that you have the understanding what does actually equity mean. When someone is talking about share market, what does it mean? What does large cap means? What does small cap means? All these things. And then I focus on this mutual fund mastery. So here I teach you A to Z of mutual fund, from very basic, what is the structure of mutual fund, how a mutual fund company is formed, how do they do the investment, and what is the benefit of it, what types of mutual funds are there, how can you select the mutual fund. So there are different types of mutual fund. There are equity, there are debt, there are hybrid, there are gold, there are silver. So different types of mutual funds. So I teach it in detail because I really, I don't teach. I'm not saying it's not a right thing to do investment in stock. If you have the time, you do. But currently, my approach is to simplify. I feel like wealth creation should be simple for everyone and easy, because what is easy and simple, we can do with discipline and consistency. What is complicated, we may feel the thrill, we may feel the dopamine hit for a short time, but it may not lead for all most of us in the wealth creation. And I truly feel that mutual fund is the way, because it is simple, it is easy, it is doable. So my main focus is on mutual fund. So I teach it, and also I help when you come in, even if you are not joining my course. Mutual fund investment help I do free of cost. Also, I'm an independent financial advisor, so if you don't want, you don't come in the course, still I help you uh, with the mutual fund. So in that, I earn indirectly the mutual fund commission. So that is around, in gold it is 0.2, in some it is 0.5, and in some scheme it is up to 1% I receive every year. So that is one thing. And then we do the live sessions every week. So this is actually a 3 months program I have designed. So every 3 months I keep on adding or deleting some of the things as and when I receive the feedback and reviews. So last time people felt the mutual fund course little heavy. This time I'm thinking, कि, okay, I'll make it little more simpler so that it's more easy to understand. Uh, and then live Q&A call also I hold. And so this is the main thing, like 2 calls in week you receive. One is the learning and one is the Q&A. So this is the whole system. And so the price that currently I'm having is 10,000 rupees. And part payment is like in you can pay for 3 parts. So yes, this is all for today. And do let me know how is your thought, how you want to go ahead so that.
Yeah, as of now, though, I won't be enrolling for it. But whatever you have suggested, I will definitely start working on that. Then let's see.
Yes, yes. And we have call next Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will discuss more about it. And mutual fund, like I told you, if you want to invest under my advisory, so I will be guiding you. I will be receiving indirectly the commission.
Mhm.
So you
Can
do
we
not.
reschedule this call tomorrow because I'm feeling better now? So is it possible for you to
Tomorrow,
reschedule?
2 o'clock, I have another call. 4 o'clock, maybe I can do. But I'll
Tomorrow,
tell.
anytime. I'm okay with any time.
So
If
till 3
possible.
o'clock, I am pegged.
Mhm.
So because this L3 also I launched, so I have 11 to 1 this L3 call.
Okay.
And then I have some break, then 2 to 3 another call is there. So either after 3 o'clock we will meet or otherwise next week. So I'll also see. And today is actually Dandiya night. We will be doing dancing and I don't know how I would be
Uh-huh.
tomorrow. So if possible, we can meet after 3 p.m. Like if I'm feeling fine, I'll message you after
Okay.
2 o'clock.
Mhm.
Okay, we can meet. Otherwise, we will meet next week. So I'll
Okay.
take a photo and then we will leave. Thank you for joining, dear. See you tomorrow or the next week. And
Yeah.
you can share your feedback of the class in the group.
Okay. Sure.
Hmm.
Thank
Okay,
you.
dear. Thank you. Bye.